Hello everyone, welcome back to Crafts by the Bow. Today I want to show you something that's in the August to December mini catalogue, which honestly I still have to call the holiday catalogue, but it is called the August to December 2020 mini catalogue. And it's something that I got a couple of months ago, and I did start to make it and I showed a couple of pictures, but then I put it away and I didn't do anything more with it. And so today I want to show you some ideas for this. It's on page 6 and it's the Christmas countdown. It's a kit that was available last year, but I didn't buy it last year. And last year you could actually buy a stamp set that went with it. And this year the stamp set isn't available, but the kit has returned. And it's a countdown, sort of an advent calendar or countdown to an occasion box. But any of your stamp sets will probably work if you do want to use them when you're making the individual little boxes. And when it comes, it arrives like this. It doesn't arrive with these ones made. They're all 2x2 white boxes, all pre-made, pre-glued, everything. It's in a really sturdy box frame. You can't pull that apart or anything. And then it stands, when it stands, it's 11 inches by 11 inches. And I just started to make a few of these, as I say, a couple of months ago, and you probably saw some of the pictures that I showed of it. I didn't take a video of it, I just showed a couple of the pictures. And when you get the kit, I didn't realise what a fantastic kit it actually was. It comes with this little project set and all your pieces are all ready for you. They're all die cut. So you don't have to stamp these bits, you don't have to find little bits of paper. It's all ready and it's die cut on a card. It's not thin or anything. And then there are little bits like bows and of course all your numbers, more little pieces. And then these little wreaths and leaves, flowers, little snowflakes. And then inside the project book itself, there are lots of ideas. Oh, there we go. It's all on the back. So it shows you how they made each one and how they stamped little pieces. But actually, you don't have to make them exactly like this. You can put your own little embellishments on. If you want to stamp with one of your sets, you can do. If you don't want to stamp, that works as well. And I just liked to look at these to see sort of the ideas they had and the bits and pieces that went with it. Oops, let's move that. So what you do also find is there are lots of bits and pieces left over as well. So if in the book, it says, oh, you've got 7 that are green, you probably have more than that already cut out. So if you didn't want to do 7, you could put another colour in there. Or if you were running out of, say, the red ones, you could put an extra little green one in. Whatever you wanted. And I do want to show you just how easy it is to put together. And then I'm going to show you what I've been putting in mine. When I first got it, just to take my pictures with, I put little treat-sized boxes of Smarties and Skittles and things like that in. But actually, I've got a different plan for it now. And I'm going to take out just a couple. In fact, let's take these 3 out that I haven't started yet. One thing I will tell you, though, about the way I've set mine up, I didn't like the numbers all higgledy-piggledy. I don't like them with the circle up here on this one and down here on that one. So I've tried to keep mine in a fairly straight line, but that's only because of my little OCD thing. I don't like jiggy-jaggy things. But if you like jiggy-jaggy things, you just put them wherever you want. But for me, I had to have them in a line. Okay, so I'm going to take these out. I'm not going to follow the pictures on here just as they are. I'm just going to do my own little bits. And I would suggest not putting the numbers on maybe until the end, so that you can arrange your boxes in here how you want them and you haven't got all the red ones together, or you've suddenly made a lot of brown ones and maybe 8, 9 and 10 are all brown, and then you didn't want them all together. So I really suggest waiting until you've got all of them made before you put your numbers on. Let's have a little look. So I really like these wreaths, and they have the wreath on a wood grain one, and you can see here I did one on the dark wood grain one, but this time I'm going to put it on this lighter coloured one. And really all you have to do is just peel it off. You might get some little pieces stuck in the middle. I actually didn't there. And then just pop it on. They're already adhesive, so you just stick it down, you know, and then get your number. I don't know which number I need it to be, but let's just take this number 18 out. And you don't get adhesive with it, so you will need to use your adhesive. And let's just get some dimensionals out. And all you do is you just pop a dimensional on the back of your number, take that little backing off, and then I have to get one of these out just to line it up with. Okay, but actually this one's fairly easy to line up, and then just pop it on there. Okay, let's try one of the others with something different. Let's put one of these green ones on. Okay, so the way I've adhered these is just with my liquid glue, but if you prefer to use Stampin' Seal or something, that works as well. I just made sure I had some at the edges. I didn't put too much in the middle, and I didn't put a thick amount at the edges, just in case, you know, when you put it down on your card, it would squish out the sides. And you see, when you put it down, you have a nice little border all the way around, so it's really easy to line up. Like that. And then let's put one of these snowflakes on. If you have other little embellishments that you want to put on, you know, that you can do that too. I'm not going to put it in the middle, I'm going to put it up here. And remember that they're adhesive, so I don't have to do anything. And then let's find another number. Let's do number 7. I'm going to get my Stampin' Dimensional, stick that on the back, line it up with my other numbers, fairly in the middle. And then what you could do, if you think, oh, that looks a little bit plain, let me just find where my embellishments are. Oops, here we go. You can take out, let's pop one of these stars on. Oh no, let's put some of those little red ones on out of here. So these are the wonderful gems. I'll take these out. I'll just get my little take a pick tool, and you can just jazz it up a little bit. And then I'm just going to pop sort of a couple on here, like this. So there's nothing to stop you putting your own little mark on it. Pop those away. And then I'm not going to make lots more with you. I'm just going to show you what I've been putting in them, and then show you something different that you can do with them as well. So I'll pop all that over there. Right, now, I thought at first that I might use this and put little candy treats in. But then over the weekend, I was thinking that actually I'm going to make this for my husband. He really likes his Nespresso coffees. And we have 2 types of machines. We have the Virtuo and the Original. So the Original are these smaller little pods, and the Virtuo are these big pods. And every morning, especially when he's not working, every morning he has one of his coffees. So I thought I might make this his advent calendar, and I'm going to put coffees and teas in it. And these, although they look really big, they fit in just perfectly. See, they fit. I can put in like one of the little pods and maybe a little chocolate bar for him. Oh, I'm just going to put this in first. There we go. pop that in too. Put that in. I've got some of these kind of coffees that he likes as well, and he'll take these sort to work. So let's pop a different one in there. I found that these are better if you just fold them over, and I'm going to put a coffee crisp in this one. So, if I decided I wanted to put some of the teas in, then I've got one of his favourite teas, which is the mint tea, and I'm just going to fold it over and pop it in there. And then I might just put something else in, like the little aero bar for him. Just whatever I think he would like. You know, you could even fit, let's see, find one that's got nothing in. Oh, I can't see which ones have got nothing in at the moment. This one. You can fit 2 of these pods in. So, you know, that's a really special day for him. He would get 2. I know that's not the right place there, but, you know, you can put all sorts of things in. I did have a look as well, and yes, you can put all the little snack bars and things in, but be careful if you buy biscuits and cookies, because I bought a box of these and thinking that they would fit, because I roughly knew the size of these little cookies, and I thought, oh, they'll fit in, but actually they don't. And because I really like these, I'm quite glad, because I'll find another little use for those, and I think they might be going in my tummy. So there we are. That's how the box is meant to be made up, but I really like it used as a countdown for special occasions as well. I'm just going to pop these back in, and I know the numbers are all in the wrong place now. But if you have, well, let's use one that's already got something on. If you have your picture on here, you can use the back. The back has got that same little thumb hole, and so you can make your own paper to go on the back. And I'm just going to show you with one of the DSPs that I've got that I'm just loving. I love this Whale of a Time. But I've got lots of little tiddly widdly pieces. Lots of tiny bits that I haven't used. And these boxes are 2 inches square. So I worked out really by using one of the die cuts. Let me just get it. I worked out by just using this that it was 2 inches less 1/16 all the way around. So I got some of my odds and ends of this paper, and if I cut it at 2 inches but less 1 mark, so take 1/16 off, cut it there, needs to be the same height wise as well, so I put it in at 2, and then I'm going back 1 of them just so that it's 1/16 smaller. Cut that, and this will be just the right size for the box. Whoops. And to get that little thumb hole, I put my 2 little pieces together, and I took my 1-inch punch, which at the moment is hiding. Here it is. So I've got my 1-inch punch. If you don't have this punch, what you could do is draw on the back of your paper and then just cut that out, just fussy cut it out with your scissors. It'd be really quick, really easy. But if you line those up, and then I've got my punch just ready, and I'm just going to put it in until I see the very edge of the original die cut. I don't want to cut it bigger than that. Okay, let's do a couple more. Just check that that's the right size. Yep. Some of them I've already cut to size, but some I haven't. So I'm just going to pop that in. Oh, did I have that going the right way? No, I think that goes that way. Oh, I nearly cut that poor turtle's head off. Okay, so I'm just lining it up. Cut that out. And I think this one is already cut to the right size. Yeah. And so let me show you what I mean by adding different paper. Then I'm just going to get my wet glue again. Just pop a little bit on the back. This won't be quite as thick as the die cuts that Stampin' Up give you, because theirs are on card. But this, once it's on here I think it's just perfect. Let's take a few more out. And you could use any designer series paper for this. If it's going to be a countdown for a birthday, you know, you could use a birthday paper with hats and balloons and little party streamers, all sorts of things. If it's for something a bit more grown up and you want it for a wedding, just choose one of the pretty papers like the one for the peony garden. That would be really cute for a wedding. And let's just cut another different one. So I'm going to cut this one and just check if it's big enough. Yeah, looks like it's going to be. So I just need it 1/16 less than 2 inches. At the moment, I don't know. I think it's just a little bit too long there. So I'm taking that tiny weeny little bit off. There we go. And then I'm going to line it up with my master template. Find my little punch again. And then I'm going to glue it onto here. Oh, I like the wave side too. I'm going to do it that way. I was going to have the little seahorses showing, but I like those waves. Okay. Now, you could use your own little numbers. You could use the ones from the kit, or you could stamp your own little numbers if you have a stamp set that has that on. You could even print them. You know, you could do them on your computer and print them out if you don't have any other little numbers, or dies to cut out your numbers. And then what I think would be really nice is to cut some of the designer paper. Here I've got one of the whales and one of the little turtles and even one of the baby whales. And you don't have to put something on every single box. Let's just pop this in here so you can see the effect that I was going for. And pop these in. And get your little Stampin' Dimensionals again. You don't even have to put a number on every single piece. You could put it just on some of them, so that the children have to work out what the next number would be. Maybe put embellishments on one and a number on the next one. You see how, oh, let's put him on there. You see how just simple and easy it is to add things? No, I think I like him on there better. And then, you know, put one on here. There's lots and lots of things that you could do. And in this paper pack, there are lots of things that you could cut out. You know, some of the paper with these fish on, I think that'd be really cute. But you can cut out the whales and you can cut out the turtles. So, but I really like that. I really wish I'd bought it last year, actually, and used as my advent calendars for when I was going back to the UK. But I bought so many other things last year and I didn't think I needed an advent calendar. But now I've decided I need one, and especially because I can make these just special for my husband. So he'll think I've put an awful lot of thought into it. He won't know that these are all die cuts. He'll think I've worked for hours making it for him. But honestly, I think you could make the whole thing in less than an hour, just because those pieces are already made for you. So I hope you enjoyed seeing this box. I'm going to have a Zoom online meeting, and for any of my customers who buy this box through me, I thought we could have an afternoon or an evening where we all got together via Zoom and we put our boxes together and we could see what kind of different things everybody's adding to them. So if you'd like to buy this and you don't have a Canadian demonstrator, check out either on my blog or my Stampin' Up site, which is craftsbythebow.blogspot.com, or craftsbythebow.stampinup.net. All the links will be on my blog page and everything, so don't worry. But if you do fancy having a go and joining us, we'd love to see you. So thanks very much for watching, everybody, and I'll see you all again really soon. Bye-bye.